scripture here together and take a look at some scripture passages. Here we go. Let's read together Mark 8:27. Jesus and his disciples went on to the villages around Caesarea Philippi. On the way, he asked them, "Who do people say I am?" That's what we're going to look at tonight. That's a good question. All right. Well, that's a good question. If we were to go around and ask people in the world, maybe not necessarily our friends or people in this room, who do people say that Jesus is? Well, let's start with what examples, what kind of things did the disciples say that people were saying who Jesus is? Anybody remember? Who do they say Jesus was, possibly? Just shout it out.
John the Baptist.
John the Baptist. Elijah. Jeremiah. Or a prophet, right? They had all these ideas. Some of them were saying he was who he said he was. But they were getting all of this by word of mouth. Word of mouth is a very dangerous thing. Because if you don't get it exactly right, you can get some of the facts twisted around. So for the next 5 scenes or so, we're going to take a look at what some possible answers may be if we ask this question today. Who do people say that I am?
Jesus, where are you? Jesus! Jesus, oh, there you are! Jesus, oh, it hurts, Jesus, it hurts!
Yes, child, Jesus is here. I know.
Oh, Jesus, it hurts!
I know. No discipline at the time seems pleasant at first, but...
Great. All better. Thanks, Jesus.
But I wasn't finished telling you about...
Look, Jesus, I don't have time right now. But, you know, hey, maybe next time, okay? Thanks.
So, your wife has no idea?
None whatsoever. In fact, she thinks I'm over at a buddy's house helping him put together an entertainment center.
Well, speaking of entertainment, I have a couple ideas. Are you interested?
You know what? I'm going to take care of something real quick. Why don't you go ahead and I'll meet up with you.
All right, well, I'll keep moving.
Oh, come on, Jesus. You gotta let me do this.
Frank, you know this is not the first time you've fallen into this kind of temptation.
Yes, I know, but... come on, Jesus. Just this once?
Frank, you know what happens when you sin. I can't allow it.
I know what happens. I go, do something awful. I feel bad about it. I come crawling back to you, and you help me get my life back together.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of the wages of sin is death. But...
Oh, so what you're saying is if I go and I do this, and I come back here, and I come back to you, and I say that I'm really, really, really sorry, and I really mean it, that you're not going to forgive me?
well, that's not exactly how it works.
Oh, so wait. You wouldn't forgive me?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Sweet. Hey, wait up.
Jesus, answer the question! Jesus, question. Can we get a question?
Yes, first question.
Yes, Mr. Christ. Now that you've announced your candidacy, the public will be interested in your platform. Judging by the amount of morality teaching covered in your book, is the moral decay of our civilization a high priority in your campaign?
Well, of course, I am deeply saddened by the decay of moral teaching, but I believe that I am the most qualified candidate to restore humanity to its inherent goodness with which it was created.
Okay, Jesus.
As a follow-up, what do you believe is needed to do this?
Well, I feel it's more than an initiative. It's more of a way of life built on love, compassion, tolerance, and a strong belief in the importance of giving and generosity to those in need.
Oh, wow. Okay, Jesus, we got questions.
Yes, we're here.
Speaking of the poor, are you aware of where your party stands on the issues of welfare and government assistance?
Well, first of all, for the record, I would like to make it clear I've not stated a party affiliation. And secondly, I believe that my stance on helping the poor has been well documented in my book.
Just as a follow-up, with all due respect, yes it has, sir, but not on a political level. Do you believe it is the government's responsibility to account for the least of these, as you have gone on record as saying?
I believe it's everyone's responsibility. To whom much is given, of him much will be required.
Wow.
Are you saying that there won't be tax benefits for the wealthy?
Holy cow, are you serious?
No. We're not talking about taxes here. We're talking about one's personal responsibility as a human being. Pay taxes to Caesar. Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God's.
Okay, well, Jesus, right here. Okay, I got a question for you, Mr. Christ. How do you plan to separate the whole issue of separation of church and state?
Well, I don't believe that there can be such a thing. One spirit cannot be divided in its loyalties. Who I am and how I think is going to shape and be shaped by what I believe.
Okay,
Yes. Oh, here. MTV News. MTV News here. Hi.
Would it be fair then to categorize you as a professing Christian?
I'll let you think about that.
Excuse me.
Yes, here. Oh, no, keep.
What's your stance on capital punishment?
A little bit personal, don't you think? You know what, guys, I'm out of time, so I need to get going. So, next time.
What do you do with the American family?
Read the book.
What does it say about pork?
Oh,
I gotta call my editor. Whoa, Jesus, that was awesome!
Yeah, man! What you said the other day? That was awesome!
Seriously, the greatest of these is love.
Blessed is the peacemaker, but they will be called the children of God, man.
Man, you should totally have someone write all this stuff down that you've been saying and put it in a book or something.
Yeah, because you know what? That thing you said the other day up in the mountains, I bet it would sell like a gajillion copies. And then you could finally afford a place to lay your egg. I mean, if that's what you want to do, because whatever.
Oh, dude, man! Were you listening to him?
Yeah.
The other day, he's not worried about all that stuff, man.
Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Consider the birds of the air. They neither sow, nor reap, nor gather into barns, but yet your Father prepares us something for them? Isn't that kind of what you said, man? Isn't that what you said?
Oh, man. That's why I like you, man. You could be the man, man.
Yeah. Forget about crushing the establishment. You could totally be the establishment.
Yeah, bro, but you know what? Instead you chose to forget about all that stuff and live a life out on the road. And you let us come along too, because that's pretty righteous, because you're righteous.
And dude, all the Pharisees are totally wigging out, man. Because they're talking about the law and the new kingdom, man.
Yeah, I mean, the days of large-scale organized religion are about to be history.
Dude, man, you're awesome. What was it that you called yourself the other day, man?
Wait, I know. Ooh, I know.
Yes.
Oh, the Son of Man.
Yeah.
No, wait. It was something totally more like existential.
I am the Lord, who was, and is to come.
You're too righteous.